Hey guys, it's Jennifer Rostami. I'm going to show you how to get this flawless skin in daytime smoky eye using only the EcoTools VoxBox. Let's get started. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I know that cold water is kind of depuffing for the face, so I'm taking the mini blender, dipping it in ice cold water, squeezing it out, and then using it to apply my moisturizer. I like to start with the middle of the face and work outwards. That way you get your product working where everybody can see it. Working with the larger blender, I'm going to soak it in the water again, and using a nice sheer foundation, just going to start from the middle of my face. Under the eye, I'm just dabbing, and this dabbing motion is going to make it so I don't really have to use concealer. I really love using a large sponge because the effect is so natural. Next, I'm going to use a deeper foundation just to give my skin some color. Using that same large sponge, working around the edges of my face, my nose, my chin, everywhere the sun would naturally touch your skin. Going back, just lightly blending. You can see I'm not using harsh rubbing motions, but very soft dabbing motions. And the effect is a sun-like veil on your skin. Next, I'm using the blush brush, taking a loose powder and just making sure I get off the excess. I like to use small dabbing motions with powder. That's because you're actually setting your foundation from all angles. You don't just want to rub it over in one direction because it won't help your foundation last as long. Next, with that same brush, I'm moving into using a bronzer where I've placed that deeper foundation. This is going to really help lock in that sun-kissed look. To finish off the skin, I'm going to use the powder brush, and I'm going to use that with a nice bright blush. I like to place blush where you naturally flush in the center of the face. To start my eye look, I'm going to use the concealer brush. And I'm going to dab a little bit of concealer on both sides of the brush, starting with the bristles facing my lashes, just dabbing at my lash line and naturally letting it blend up. You don't have to worry about making a mistake on this step. Using the shadow shading brush by EcoTools, I'm just going to take a medium brown and run it through the crease of my eye. Next, using the concealer brush, I'm just going to wiggle it from side to side in a beautiful olive tone shimmery eyeshadow. I'm going to tap it off, and then using the brush with the bristles facing my lashes, just press gently. The reason I do this is because this will give you a natural blend to your eyeshadow. Lastly, using an angled liner brush, I'm just going to use a nice deep brown and run it along my lash line. The great thing about this technique is you don't have to worry about much blending. And even though I have thick brows, I still fill them in. It's really important because everybody has gaps somewhere in their brows. I love using a spoolie brush because it can really tame the brow hairs. One trick I have is to spray the brush using enhanced water, what you set your makeup with, or just plain water. And I'm just brushing upwards in the brows. And here's the final look I created with the EcoTools Starter Collection, the Blender Duo, and the full powder brush. Now, just to clean off my brushes, I'm going to use the makeup removing cloths.